You're talking about a team that last year won over 60 games. They had the best record in the Eastern Conference. And they're pegged to come out of there again this year as one of the top dogs. Of course, the eventual NBA champion last year was the Toronto Raptors.
And there is Giannis knocking down his first shot. That was a deep two. Second back-to-back of the season for OKC. Bledsoe on the drive, got in deep, banks it in as he attacked Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in the first 4 of the game to Milwaukee. Paul knifing his way down the lane. 5 on the timer. And the pull-up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Smooth stroke, knocks it down to tie it at 4.
Come off the offensive glass, and on the other end, attack them.
Paul looking for some space, fading away, and he got the friendly bounce, the soft bounce. Bledsoe thought about the 3, now they got the switch, so tough matchup. Bledsoe instead wants to drive, got it outside the Matthews straightaway 3 as he buries it from the top of the key. So Thunder still trying to organize its offense here, and that'll do it as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander tees it up and knocks it down from 3-point land. Gallo aims, fires, no good. Paul down the floor, but Giannis with the size advantage caught it like a wide receiver and flushes it home.
That's enough to cause him to change that shot.
Nice pass, down low, as Gilgeous-Alexander left it off for Nerlens Noel, who flushes it home.
To the basket, and just start to keep that fire lit in your offense. Boy, what a tough finish.
There's just not a lot of space to operate, to get off shots or to drive. Ilyasova, his left-handed move. Boy, how did he finish that amongst the tall timber inside? Kick out to Schroder. SGA wants to drive, takes a bump, hangs in the air. Oh, what a move.
I'm hoping that the officials are letting them play on both ends. A lot of contact on both ends, no whistles.
Lopez, another turnover. Diallo turns on the Jets all the way down the lane, and the Thunder take the lead.
Time. That deflection came from Matthews.
Well, if they're going to keep giving Muscala the wide open look. Played for a number of teams. Muscala tees it up and cans another triple. 6 in the last 2 games. Hill outside Lopez. And Brook Lopez able to answer back with a 3 of his own.
Now, Lopez is just a 27% three-point shooter, so the right play by Mike.
Schroder finds his spot just outside that elbow. Chris Paul had Lopez sized up. As Lopez, boy, he makes his second 3. Where's the offense going to come from here? Shot clock under 5. Ferguson to Noel, has to put it up. At the buzzer. Top of the key, deep 2, not a problem.
There's a couple of double helps on that play.
Bledsoe gets it up, and this time Giannis uses the stretch dunk.
Controlling it on both ends.
SGA, corner 3, catch fire, that is good. Another perfect ball movement play.
Greg Buckner, our studio host, has always talked about, he's a former coach in this league.
But here is Giannis. Little indecision there. He doesn't want to shoot the 3. He will if you give him space, and that's when it gets dangerous.
Point shoot team at defending the 3 because they can chase you off the line and make you do something you're not comfortable with.
Boy, they left Paul in the corner, and he makes him pay. Middleton trying to post up Ferguson. Spin move, tough shot, knocks it down. 6-point Thunder lead under a minute to go. Sterling Brown left open, and the Bucks have had some timely 3s in this first half every time the Thunder have built a semi-cushion. Want to get the ball up the floor quickly. Brown tries to close out on Paul, outside Muscala. He lines it up and buries the 3.
He had picked up his dribble and just forced him into a tough shot.
Gallo sizes up Giannis and drains a deep 3. Acting the rim. Now the mismatch. Giannis bowling his way down low. Boy, he uses his force there, brute force, on 6 out of 10 shooting. But the Thunder made him work for it. Bledsoe, step back. Boy, high arcing 3. Bledsoe got it back out to the perimeter.
Thought Lopez passed up a really wide open three. The Bucks got what they wanted, something out of that possession.
Now it's Middleton. He wants the long two, and that'll tie the game at 63.
The floor is starting to open up for both teams. They're playing in transition now.
Oh, there was a drive, counted in the foul. Double team comes. Now it's up to Gallinari. Giannis spins. Oh, and the reverse layup. Got it to go, and another and one possibility for Milwaukee. Off target. Bledsoe. Transition three, rattles in. As it hits the back of the rim. Schroder waiting for the convoy. Ball left open for three. Back-to-back big buckets by Chris Paul. Giannis passes back out to the perimeter. Got it back. Uses those long strides.
And that's what you don't want to happen.
As the Clippers are loaded this year. As Lopez. Hook shot good on Muscala. Wide open for three. And Muscala again. How about the hustle? We've seen it all night long from this Thunder team. Schroder finally gets it to go on the reload. Back down to a 4-point game. And there's the deflection by Chris Paul to force the steal and the turnover. Up ahead, Schroder cherry picking, able to lay it up and in. Went right at the rookie Darius Bazley. You know Bazley's got the top defensive rating. Picked it up today is Hamidou Diallo. How about that move? Floats it up over Lopez. Didn't look good out of the hand of Bazley.
But you know what I like? You're creating an open shot. The offense is producing that kind of a shot.
And all of a sudden, that is 5 in a row now for Sterling Brown. So, Mike, here in this fourth quarter, you're down by 7. How do you erase the deficit? There's a start. Another ferocious slam by Hamidou Diallo.
Once again, over a 7-footer.
Bledsoe leaves it off, and Lopez takes a bump and still finishes. Well, Giannis sitting at 24 points. Now attacks hard. You just can't slow it down. Make it 26. After it was taken away by Connaughton. Drive. Across the baseline pass. Bazley finds the open man. Roy right-footed right into the hands of Noel.
Lock and load pretty quickly.
Gallo in the post. Goes to the spin cycle. Beautiful move by Gallinari.
He's so, slinky with it, man. This is a wide open three as Shai knocks one down.
Paul trying to get by Giannis, but lost the handle. Giannis got it back, and the authoritative slam.
I can do it too. Big bucket. Now you got to get a stop here. That's right.
Bledsoe might have found his stroke at the free throw line, and he had the confidence to take that shot. The drive, hangs, nope. And that was a back tap by Noel, but over to nobody. Now it's Giannis in transition.
Too much contact on that play.
The Thunder need to get a defensive stop. Giannis way off, but an offensive rebound by Hill. Giannis hedges out far. The kick out. Schroder, 2 in a row from downtown.
Just beautiful.
Well, Dennis Schroeder's had back-to-back big threes. Paul got away with a travel, floats it up and scores. And it's a one-possession game with 41 seconds left. Gallinari in the corner, guarded by Giannis. He wants to cut across the lane. Almost lost his footing. Puts up a shot. Oh, straight away! And he knocks it down to tie it at 114. The Thunder got to play defense. Giannis caught in the air, passes out to Matthews. Lopez, he splashes home a 3. Final couple of seconds. They leave Paul alone, and that 3 is good, but not enough here in a very entertaining game between Oklahoma City and the Milwaukee Bucks. A valiant effort by the Thunder, clawing its way back.